Hi, welcome to this series of training videos on Activ Inspire. In the past I showed you how to create action objects to hide and reveal text. Well, in this video what I'm going to do is show you how to create an action object again, but in this case I want it to bring an image to the front. So to explain that further, in this flip chart I've got a skeleton, and what I want to happen is by clicking on certain parts of the skeleton I want to see the enlarged version, the enlarged part of that skeleton only. So if I click on the pelvis here, I want to see this image only, not the others. So to start off with, what we want to do is place all these three images on top of each other in the right size. They all have to be the right size as well. So let's put that one on top of that one. Now, as you can see, is when you put it over it, you can't see the image underneath. So a good tip here is to make the object slightly transparent, so you can see the image underneath, and then you can resize it to the same size as the object underneath. Okay, make sure you make it fully non-transparent again, and same with the last image. So let's make it slightly transparent. And finally, we want to create a white box to place on top of this, so we can't see any of the objects to start off with. So let's create a white box, change the colour, and don't want a circle, I'll just delete that. Okay, so we want a square. Okay, so that's totally covered up all the images. And now we want to create some small objects to place on the actual skeleton to click on. So when we click on these images, it'll bring up the enlarged part of that skeleton. So let's do a nice small circle on each part of the skeleton. Now we can go to each object and go to the action browser. So this is already here on the left hand side. That's the action browser icon, and what we want to do is browse for bring to front, which is that one. So by selecting this option, when we click on the red icon, it'll bring the target image to the front of all the other images. So for the target, it'll bring up this window here, and you can browse for the corresponding image. Make sure you apply changes before you go to the next object, otherwise it won't record the action. So go to the next object and do the same. So bring to front, target, and the corresponding image, and apply changes again. I'll just quickly do it for the last one. That's the one. Apply changes, and that's it. So now if we click on, if we hover over it, you'll see the blue icon. If we click on it now, it'll bring up that image. Same with the pelvis, and same with the skull. And the reason we had the white box there as well was so you could have a reset action. So let's just type in the word reset and go back to your pointer tool from the toolbar options. Select the word reset and go back to your action browser, and this time we want to bring the white box that we drew to the front. So I think it was number 9. Okay. Apply changes. So now once you hover over the word reset, it'll take take it back to the start. That's a really quick exercise on showing how you can use the action browser and create an action object to bring an item to the front. I hope this gives you some ideas on how you can use it to create your own flip charts, and please do feel free to leave any comments. Thank you for watching.